Hi everyone, welcome back to the Nightmare X show. Today we are forcing Gemini to play Wordle. So I took this screenshot of my game. I'm really stumped on this one, so I figured we would let Gemini figure it out. And I actually have a microscope here, magnifying glass, that could reveal another letter, but I don't want to do that. I want to figure it out as best as I can. So I asked Gemini, let's play Wordle. Finish the spelling. It's something A, T something Y. Here are the letters that are removed from play, and all these letters are the ones that are blacked out here. I had to edit this message and add the screenshot because when I just said this, Gemini was like, "Hey, that's not how you play Wordle." Um, like normally, yeah, normally you're not gonna get a few letters automatically. You're not gonna know what a few of the letters are. You're gonna be completely blank, and I know that, but you should also know that. So we should both assume that we know what we're doing. Just work with me here. So, I had to add the screenshot because Gemini is a little special. But let's see what kind of answer it came up with when I put in this prompt. You're going to love this. Based on the Wordle screenshot and the letters provided, the word is likely baddie. Here's why. The clue is something AT something Y. The letters, all these letters, are marked as removed. The only remaining letter that fits the blank and makes a valid word is T. That fits the first blank. Therefore, the completed word is baddie. There are two things wrong with this response from Gemini. Did you catch them? So it says right here, the only remaining letter that fits the first blank and makes a valid word is T. But the word it gave me is baddie with a B. So that's the first thing. Second thing, B is one of the letters that is removed. So why are we using it? I think I'm just gonna re-roll the response. Redo. 1 second. Okay. This looks like a game of Wordscapes, which is similar to Wordle. It's not Wordscapes. It's Wordle. I'm pretty sure it says somewhere on here it says Wordle. It actually does not. I'm surprised. But anyways, I don't know what Wordscapes is. I know about it, but I never checked it out. I don't know if this is like a similar game, but this is a screenshot from Wordle on the App Store. So I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. The word you need to spell is Patsy. Okay, that's a possibility. Let's check the removed letters and see if that's actually possible. It could be. Okay. You can figure this out from the screenshot. The word taken is in the third row, but the A is highlighted green, which means that it is in the correct spot. the T and N are in the correct word, but in the wrong spot, which is why they are highlighted in yellow. They are until they are not. We figured out where the T and the Y go. So, but that would be the right orientation. So, maybe? Looking at the rows below, we can see the letters T and Y are present, which indicates they're part of the word you need to spell. We also know the word starts with P from the keyboard letters highlighted in green. Why do we know that? We don't... P is just white. We've never even tried to use P. Okay. Indicating it's in the correct position. I don't know about that. Nobody knows about that. Why are you assuming that? That's so weird. So the letters are P something A something something Y. No. No, that's not what is happening here. I gave you the word. It's something AT something Y. Wait a minute. P and A and Patsy are right next to each other. What are you doing? Anyway. We'll see if it works. I mean, the logic is flawed, but that might actually work. Where the heck is Wordle? Where is Wordle? Wrong phone. I thought for sure it was that phone. Yeah. Wordle. What is the notification from Reddit? Your post has hit 871 views. Why is that a thing? I don't remember Reddit telling me that in the past. Like, my post hit a certain benchmark of views. I don't think Reddit told me that in the past. I think that's a very recent thing. And that's weird that they would just do that. I don't see the point in that one. Classic. Okay. Patsy. P-A-T-S. S is marked out. S is one of the letters that's marked out. We already knew that. Yeah, we already knew that. Why are you doing this? I'm just gonna tell it. It can't be Patsy. Boop. Boop. Because S was removed from play. Okay. You're absolutely correct. My apologies. I missed that detail. The letter S has been removed from play, so the word cannot be Patsy. Let's re-examine the available letters and the clues. The available letters are from the keyboard that are not removed from play. It gives all the letters. The letters removed from play. The letters that are still in play are what? Shouldn't this thing and this thing be the same thing? I don't even know. It has logic. It's evolving. Just in reverse. Now let's look at the clues from the screenshot again. The word has a T and a Y in it, but they are in the wrong positions. They were in the wrong positions. They're not anymore. Okay? I used the magnifying glass 2 times right before I took the screenshot, so we have the correct positions for them now. The A is in the correct position, yes. The keyboard, maybe it can't see the T and the Y where they are right now. Maybe, I don't know. The A is in the correct position. The keyboard shows P as is a valid letter in the word. Yeah, it's valid. The letters in the word are P-A-T-Y and a 5th letter. Pathy? Maybe? Okay. P-A-T-H-Y. Not a word. According to the game, is not a valid word. Let's keep in mind that we have not used P and the or so the first letter might be something else. Like, we don't know. Why does it keep saying P? There's no reason for it to even assume P. There's no reason for it to make an assumption for the first letter, like a hard, fast zeroing in on this assumption. Okay. Like, nowhere in this round have I used P. So, I don't know what its hang up is. Right now it's hanging up on loading. Didn't it say that earlier? No, it said Patsy. Okay. Wait a minute. What about before Patsy? No. Okay, so Patty, maybe. Patty. Hmm. Based on your prompt, finish the spelling and the available letters from the image. The word is Patty. Here's the breakdown. The pattern, the word must fit the structure. That. Available letters. This means the letters you can use are. Again, shouldn't those two lists be the same list? The solution. The word Patty fits the pattern perfectly. All the letters are available for use and are not on the removed list. While the keyboard in the image shows H as a green letter. No, it doesn't. It shows that it's white. Patty is the most commented. Whoa. The light just flickered. We got a storm, a big storm earlier today. You're gonna see this the next day, but anyhow. Actually, it's the middle of the night. It's 3:49 a.m. My laptop is 3 hours behind. Yeah, behind. So, which is actually helpful because where I'm in college and I don't know how to fix the clock, the college system is just assuming that I'm in a different time zone. And so I can have a late assignment not be late. Because while it would be the while it would be overdue in this time zone, the college system thinks that I'm not in this time zone because my clock still says that I'm not at that time yet. So that's very cool. So I tried the word, I tried Patty, and ATTY is green now. That's across the board green. P has been removed from play. Okay. After. Oh. Hmm. I input Patty. And A or ATTY TTY became green. I don't know. But P has now been removed. So our new prompt is something a TTY. Okay. Thank you for the update. It's great to have the new information. The new prompt is ATTY. Given that Patty was a guess and the P was removed, we know the first letter must be something else. Looking at the letters that are still in play, the most likely word is Hattie. The letter you need is H. This makes sense because the original screenshot shows it does not show that H is green. What are you on? Because I want some of that. We're going to reroll. We're going to reroll. Okay, I mean, yeah, it actually did give me some good guesses now. Caddy, Fatty, I have not tried those. Hattie, Matty, Tatty. So really 2 guesses that are possibly valid. I've got 2 tries left. So let's try Fatty. Even though I don't think it's either one of those words. That just doesn't seem right. Actually, I got a dartboard, which is this thing. I unlocked it when I did the last guess, and I got ATTY. So now I have one of these, and I don't have to watch a video for it. So what this does is it removes 3 letters from play. So I could just use that. I think I'm going to do that. Okay, V, G, and Z have now been removed from play. Which is not helpful for me, so I still don't know. It could be Fatty. Okay. Submit. It was Fatty. Okay. So, this has been fun. I don't know if we should go another round. I did not start like a stopwatch or a timer or anything, so I really have no idea how long we've been going. And if I go to OBS, even if I'm just checking how long we've been here, people on YouTube are gonna yell at me, but amazing prizes available. Go check it out. Okay, we're gonna spin the wheel. And we got a magnifying glass. Cool. Okay, let's go classic again. The word was fatty. 4 a.m. It is now 4 a.m. The word is fatty. The word was fatty. Ready for a... Why do I keep hitting Y? New round. Let's just go until I feel like stopping. Congratulations, you got it. The word was indeed fatty. I'm ready when you are. Just send over the next puzzle. Okay. Ooh. I tried fatty again, and all the letters just turned black. So. Aster. No, I can't do Aster. Can't do Texas either. Can't do brass. Ooh. Okay. Gemini. This could have been a Twitch stream, but then no one would watch it. Okay, add from gallery. That picture. I tried fatty again, but all the letters turned black. Okay. There we go. So this is what I have now. I tried fatty again, but all the letters turned black, so F, A, T, and Y are removed. Okay. Let's delete that screenshot, because we don't need that. Just taking up space. I'm running out of disk space on my phone, so... Why do I have an ad on Wordle now? Go away. Just bring me back to the game. Okay. We're in. Based on the new information, the word you previously guessed, fatty, had no correct letters. All 4 letters, F, A, T, Y, are now removed from play. With 3 guesses remaining. 3 guesses? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And no other clues, the best strategy is to guess a word that uses a new set of common letters. A good word would be drone. See, you're thinking outside the box. I'm thinking very much inside my box. Because my first 2 guesses are Aster, like the flower, and Texas. I always go for that. And even when that's obviously not going to work, my next guess was brass, which is also not going to work. Drone. D-R-O-N-E. So R, N, and E are yellow. So they're in there somewhere, but we didn't get them in the right places. D and O are removed. Okay. I tried drone. D and O. So sounds like we're having a storm again right now. D and O turned black, so they're out of play now. R, N, and E turned yellow. So they're in the correct word, but not in those positions. Okay. We have some excellent clues now. Here's a summary of what we know. The word contains the letters R, N, and E. The word does not contain the letters F, A, T, Y, D, and O. Positional clues. R is in the word, but is not in the third position. N is in the word, but is not in the fourth position. E is in the word, but not in the fifth position. I added is all 3 times. Based on these clues, the most likely word is ripen. Okay. R-I-P-E-N. Let's check it against all the rules. It has R, N, and E. It does not have any of these letters. R is in the first position, not the third. Okay. And all that. Okay. This is actually not as interesting as I thought it was. So after this round, I'm done. So this video is not as interesting as I thought it was going to be. I thought this was going to be a really good video because of that first message out from Gemini. I thought that was a really funny thing because it got its logic very wrong because of 2 very noticeable things. I don't know. I thought this would be a good idea. I thought this would be like really funny, but we'll do this round and then we're done. Okay. I tried. Ripen. R is still yellow. I and P are now removed. Oh, R and N. E is green. So now we know it's in the 4th position. Okay, I tried ripen. R and N are still yellow. I and P are now removed. E is now green, so now we know it's in the fourth position. Yeah. Okay. Okay, this is getting tricky. Love that. Um, but we have a lot of solid clues to work with. Let's combine everything we know to find the solution. How do I not have those notifications show up sometimes? Do I go to this sidebar and do something in settings, maybe? I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Um, she only does that once and then she waits for me. So let's just go back to this. The word has 5 letters. The letter E is in the fourth position. So that is the guess that we have. Yeah. The letters R and N are not in the word. What? The letters R and N are in the word, yes. The letter R is not in the first or third position, right. The letter N is not in the fourth or fifth position. All other previously guessed letters are removed. FATYDOIP. Based on this, the letters R and N must be placed in the remaining slots, so let's try placing them to form a common word. The only word that fits all these specific constraints is choke. No, H is not in the clue. H is valid. We haven't used H. Let's try glyph. No. Wait, is it having like an existential crisis? Is it disassociating with itself? I must have misread the previous clue. Let me reread them. R and N are still yellow. I and P are now removed. E is now green, so it is in the fourth position. The word is this. So yeah, it's like disassociating with itself. uh, we could try all 3 of these words. We could try choke, we could try glyph, we could try scare. I'm pretty sure any of those would work. The only logical solution that fits this is scare. A is out. A is out. I forgot about that. It's like we're watching it think. I will try a word that uses R and N in valid positions to gain more information. A good word to try would be lunge. No. I am so glad that I kept going with this video. How long is this? Okay, it's not that much longer. Okay. Given the strong clue, the most likely solution is one that fits that pattern. I will propose a word that fits the rules. Let's try shove. S is available, H is available, O is out. It really is like we're watching it think. This is so crazy. Based on the precise clues, the word is crone. C is available, R is in the second position, not the first or third. O is out. This is a tough puzzle, and I'm having a hard time finding a common word that fits all the contradictory clues. The most logical path is to try a word that will eliminate possibilities. Let's try clone. No. Isn't that kind of just what you've been doing? Let's try those other two words because I didn't see an issue with those. Okay, we can't use choke because O is out. Glyph? G-L... Y is out. That's why. Okay. Clone. No. I will have to guess a word that gives more information, as no common word seems to fit all the rules precisely. Let's try glare. No N. G-L... Oh, no A. There's no A. The only remaining logical option is honey. H is available, O is out. N is available, E is available, Y is out. No. I will try to find a word that has the required letters R, N, and E that fits the positional constraints. Let's try scene. No, R is missing. R's... Yeah, R's not in this word. Let's try shire. H is available, I is out. Ah. Yeah. Let's try bluer. E is not in position 4. I'll propose a word that fits the positional constraints for R, N, and E. Let's try clown. C is available, L is available, O is out. This puzzle is very hard. I will have to propose a word that makes the most sense. I will propose the word scone. O is out. It keeps running into the same problem. It keeps trying to think of O words. I'm not sure what that's about. My apologies, this is a very difficult puzzle with the given clues. The most logical next guess would be a word that uses R and N in the remaining spots. Let's try a final time with a word that fits all the clues. The word is E, and R and N are in the word. Okay. Let's try shore. O is out. The word is hence. R is not in the word. This is a very tricky puzzle. I apologize for the difficulty. Let's try one last word that seems to fit everything. Brush. E is not in the word. Yeah, E is not in brush. I'm unable to find a common word that fits all the clues. There might be a typo in the clues. However, based on the clues, brute, T is out. The puzzle is likely cord. D is out. No. I will try a word that nerve. V in position 4. This is out. Okay. This is a very difficult puzzle. The answer with the given clues. I will have to admit defeat on this one. I think you should have admitted defeat like 20 lines ago, 20 lines of text ago. Oh, I'm at 5%. Let's try something with W. Because we've not tried that yet. W, R. No, it's not in the second position. R is not in the second position. B, R? That was. That is schizo. That is schizo. And I can make that joke because I'm dating someone with schizophrenia. Like, diagnosed, medicated schizophrenia. So, I can make that joke. We're just gonna use the magnifying glass. Okay, R is the last letter. So it's something 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 ER. Hmm. We have one more magnifying glass. Okay, the first letter is N. N something something ER. Hmm. So I used those. And our clue is now N something something ER. Let's keep the removed letters in mind. Where's the list that it gave? Copy. FATYDOIP. Yeah. Yeah, we don't have any new ruled out letters, so that'll be that. Maybe you could gain insight by I'm dying. And condensing the made I had some free letter guesses, so I used those, and our clue is now N blank blank ER. Let's keep the removed letters in mind. Maybe you could gain insight by compiling all those guesses you made and condensing the mistakes made down to a science. Down to a science. Okay. Thank you for the crucial new clue. This changes everything and makes the puzzle solvable. The new pattern is N something something ER. This means that all of that. The letters we know are out of play. Based on this information, the word must be number. A look back at a scientific analysis of our guesses. Relying on incomplete information. The problem with yellow clues. In Wordle style games, a yellow letter is an indicator of presence, not position. Right. Trying to find a word based on yellow R not in position 1 or 3 and yellow N not in position 4 or 5 is a high risk strategy. Okay, true, but I have 3 guesses right now. So the number of possible word combinations is huge. Probably not, actually. And without a solid anchor, a green letter, it's a guessing game. Okay, but we had E. We had E at 4. So the importance of a green clue. The new clue provided exactly what we needed. 3 green letters that locked in the word structure. This instantly turned a massive problem space into a small solvable one, allowing us to easily identify number. The new science. The most effective strategy is to make educated guesses that use common letters, and then use the resulting green and black clues to definitively eliminate possibilities. Avoid making complex deductions based solely on yellow letters until you have a green letter to build upon. Let's try one more. Well, let's try number. N-U-M-B. Wait a minute. One problem. Okay. So never. N or no. N-E-V-E-R. Ah. Wait a minute. What about newer? N-E-W-E-R. Newer. It was newer. Okay. I think we have entirely done enough. So it was not never. That gave me everything green except for V. V turned black. So I tried newer, and that was the word. Okay. Well, this has been fun. This has been more fun than it initially seemed like it was going to be. So I will see you next time, hopefully soon. But this was nice. All right. Peace.